New York State broke another COVID record just yesterday with more than 67,000 daily cases reported. This as the city continues ramping up its testing sites. Fox 5's Kayla Mamalak is live in Jackson Heights, Queens with the very latest for us this morning. Kayla, what should we know?
Well, Dan, the Roosevelt Avenue station just behind me here is one of 7 subway stops that will be offering COVID testing today. It's yet another attempt to meet this massive demand for testing, something that's only increasing as COVID cases surge. More than 21,000 cases were reported yesterday in the city alone. That's up from 16,000 the day before. Still, officials believe things will get worse before they get better.
We're basically preparing for a January surge. We know it's coming, and we're naive to think it won't.
An unsettling warning from Governor Hochul, considering positive cases in December are exploding. New York shattering another daily record, more than 67,000 new cases. That's out of roughly 362,000 tests. And even with all of those tests, there's still a need for more. Frustration only mounting as long lines snake the streets of New York City. The state opening 13 new testing sites yesterday, 5 in the city and 2 on Long Island. Online appointments vanishing almost immediately, and people trying their luck with walk-ins are stuck waiting hours. The frantic demand for COVID tests, officials say, now have some turning to 911. And with hundreds of more calls coming in a day, the FDNY releasing this video.
If you are not severely ill, allow first responders to assist those most in need. Only call 911 if you need help right away.
The surge in positive cases also causing major staffing shortages. The FDNY saying 30% of EMS and 17% of fire personnel are now on medical leave. And the NYPD says 17% of its staff is also out sick this week. To fill the gaps, mandatory overtime for many first responders and more than 100 new EMTs have been deployed. Federal health officials, meantime, insist the growing staff and testing shortages are not reasons the CDC updated its guidelines to shorten isolation times to 5 days.
Let me make clear that we are standing on the shoulders of 2 years of science, 2 years of understanding transmissibility.
CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky also defending the choice not to include a negative test at the end of isolation.
We do know the vast majority of viral transmission happens in those first 5 days. Somewhere in the 85 to 90% range. So if a person can isolate for the first 5 days, they absolutely should.
Dr. Walensky also saying PCR tests could turn up positive test results for up to 12 weeks after infection, which is long past when a person is contagious. For now, we're live here in Jackson Heights. Dan, I'll send it back inside to you.
Kayla, thank you very much. And